it's Oa and welcome back to my channel for another bullet journal video. And today is my brand new weekly spreads for the month of January 2022. And my theme for this month is moon or moon phases. And if you want to see my monthly setup video, it was up last week, and it will be in the up in the corner. As always, if you want to see close-ups of the spreads, you can find them at the end of the video or at the time written on the screen right now. If you're interested in any of the supplies that I will be using throughout this video, you can find all the links down below in the description. And I am also excited to announce that I am partnering with Dingbat notebooks, which are the notebooks that I'm using in this video, and I will have an affiliate link for you and a discount code. So if you're interested in buying one for yourself, don't forget to use this code, and you will also support my channel. So let's get back to this setup. So this is the first weekly spread I made, and I decided to go for 4 days per page. So I just have a column with all of them and a gray line with my Tombow markers, and then I just wrote 3 first letters in non-filled calligraphic style, and next to it there's the day corresponding to the day, and then I just did moons at the middle of the page, alternating between one page and the other, and I just filled them in corresponding to different moon phases. And then inside of the black part, I also added some sparkles. I added some stars with my white jelly pen, which is from Art and Fly. And it is a great one, but unfortunately it doesn't really show up on camera. I'm really sorry for that, but it does show up in the close-ups at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing what it looks like. Also, I'm sorry for the overall quality of my spreads for this month. I have been battling a chronic illness flare-up at the moment. I live with FND, which is a neurological condition, and in my case it causes paralysis. And this past few weeks I have been dealing with paralysis attack every single day. At the moment that I am recording this, my left arm is completely paralyzed. There is no explanation, just that my brain doesn't work properly, so I just have to wait it out. But because of that, the quality is a little bit shaky, because writing is kind of hard for me at the moment. So I'm really sorry for that. I hope you still enjoy. So back to my weekly spreads. This is the second one that I did, and if you watched my December setup for my weekly spreads, you may have already seen this layout. It's one that I use a lot and that I am a big fan of. It's basically just making 4 centimeters wide boxes, 3 on each side, and the last column has 2 which are 5 centimeters wide. And then I just round off the corners just because my theme is moon, so I thought it would look a little bit better. And then there is written week for the week 20, because it's week 20 at the left upper corner of the spread. And a little detail that I added that I never do is at the bottom, next to the Sunday box, I added a tiny calendar in a box just like the other ones, and I really think it's really cute. I actually love it. And then I did a line on half of them. So those who have the line are the ones that stayed white, and then the ones that didn't have it are now colored in black. And then I use the same white marker to color it and add the days. And then in a second you will see that from the middle of the 2 pages at the top, I added 3 moons, getting smaller, always with different phases. And then at the bottom of the first box there is a note section. And yeah, I think it's one of my favorite ones from this entire setup. My first weekly spread that I did with black liner. So I was kind of scared doing it to mess up with the white liner. Really, it's easier because you can go back with black and fix mistakes. So here's a little life hack if you're interested in making any black and white spreads. It's actually easier to use white on black. So yeah. And also I wanted to share that I am normally gonna have soon some custom content again, because I have been commissioned to do some custom bullet journals, and I wanted to know if you would be interested in me making a series on how I make them and how the whole process goes. So yeah, leave that in the comments if you're interested. Because I really think I want to do it, but I'm not really sure if any of you guys would be interested in that. So I am intrigued to see what you would think of that. And we are onto the next weekly spread, and this one was hard to do. That's the least I can say. It looks amazing, but I'm not sure I would redo that again, especially not black and white. But basically, going from the left, on the upper corner I have a mini calendar. Underneath it I have an event section, which is just basically 2 centimeters wide boxes stacked on top of each other, one for each days of the week, and I can just put all of the event for those days. And then next to it I have a huge block of 4 boxes, which are for 4 days, and then alternating by side I have a black 2 tiles wide line, which will be to write in white the days of the week. And it was hard because I like to keep my notebook in the same position for filming, and I needed to write upside down for the ones that aren't facing me, which if you can see by my hands, I was on the right side. So all of the ones that were on the right side were upside down for me, so it was challenging to do. I managed it, but I will definitely not be attempting this kind of spread ever again, I think. But overall it did look really cute, and I did the same boxes on the right side, and then next to it I decided to add a column of moons. The one in the middle is the biggest one, and then I have 2 on each side going smaller, so 5 in total, and it was super cute. I loved it. Honestly, just the overall spread looks amazing when it's done, but 10 out of 10 wouldn't recommend do if you want to make it in videos, because it's a lot. But I went in and fixed a mistake. I forgot to do the lines for the little rectangles at the top of each event section where I put the date, and then you will see me put the number of the week, which for anyone who is curious why isn't it week number 1 or week number 2, because it's the start of the year. It's actually because I start my weeks at the beginning of the school year. I'm a high school student, months, and we started at the end of August this year. So my first week was the last week of August, so that's why. So we are pretty much halfway through the year. With those spreads, they're kind of halfway through the year, so really exciting to know that I am almost done with this school year, because honestly I need it. But yeah, you can see just here that I was doing the things upside down. Also, this white marker is really light, so I had to go through every single one at the end and redo them because they weren't showing up enough. So that was a lot of fun. Also, I still don't know why I decided on a moon theme, because I'm just horrible at drawing circles. I can't for the life of me draw an actual round circle. So yeah, thankfully with the black liner I was able sometimes, if it was, the mistake was on the side that was colored in black, I could fix mistakes, but usually I wasn't that lucky and it was kind of miserable. If you want to see a real total nightmare, you can check out my monthly setup where I did a mood tracker and I had to hand draw how many was it? 31 circles plus the key, all in circles for the mood tracker. That was hell, honestly, a bad idea, but it turned out super cute, so happy about that. We are now onto the 4th weekly spread, so we're almost done. There's 5 weekly spreads to set up. I actually decided to redo the first week of the month, which is technically in December also. I did it for December, but because it's a new journal, I decided to redo it in this theme. So that's why if you have seen both videos, it's the same dates. And also a great news, I have been active again on TikTok. I went through a little phase of depression and I was really unmotivated to do anything and except YouTube, and now I am starting back again for my YouTube, so really exciting for me. I'm back on TikTok. I will be back soon on Instagram, so if you want to follow me on all of my social medias, then you can go check me out everywhere. I'm also really active on Pinterest, which I hit 20 subscribers. I know for many people it won't be a lot, but for me it is. Still blown away by the fact that we hit 200 subscribers like last week for me. So yeah, I'm pretty blown away. Thank you so much to every single one of you who has been following for a while. Also, thank you so much for all of the comments. I really do appreciate every single one of the comments. I try to respond. Sometimes it's a little late, or I just forget because I have ADHD and sometimes memory just doesn't work. But I'm gonna go back and stop rambling back to the setup. So for this one, I used 7 boxes, 3 on one page, 4 on the other, which are basically just filling up all the space. And at the top in the middle I added a moon for each one, and underneath the moon there is the name of the days. I really love this kind of layout because there's a lot of space to be able to write everything. I let the corner, the upper left corner where there isn't any day with just a calendar but mostly blank. So if I want to add a note section later, then I am free to do so. I just like to have some options. I also hesitated to add the numbers of the days inside the moons, but I was afraid that I would kind of ruin it, so I decided not to in the end, and I'm actually super happy with how it turned out. Also, something I didn't mention is that in the tiny calendars, I always do a black line where the week is. So I like that. Just by looking at it, I know which week it is. And then moving on to the weekly, the last weekly spread, which is kind of similar to the one I did. I don't remember now. I don't remember when I did this one, but I know I did it already. But basically, on the left side, I have 3 days stacked on top of each other, and then 4 on the right side, and at the beginning on the outer side I have a moon, and underneath it the 3 first letters of the day. Mini calendar at the top with the week as per usual, and all the moons are filled with different moon phases. And honestly, I really was out of idea for this one. I was kind of running out, and I was like, oh my gosh, what I'm gonna do. But I had that idea. Actually, I think I did it in the custom journal that I made for the month of May, if I'm correct, and probably also November. If you want to go check those out, they are on my channel, or I have a playlist with all of my custom bullet journal orders, so if you're interested. But we are almost to the end of this video. At the end there is the close-ups, so if you don't want to miss that, it's almost there. And yeah, basically I'm done with this setup. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, comment moon emoji. I just want to see how many people actually watch my videos fully to the end. So yeah, do that, and maybe, I don't know what I will do, but try to do it. It's a little experiment. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next time. Bye.